Ohio, as they say in. But hey, it's the weekend, so give me a break. Do I still need this? Yeah. Audio's all good. Cool. Controller's not working. Controller's now working. Okay, from what I remember, we need to fix Reen's ordnance. Wow, that's loud for me. Why does this feel higher than it should be? I think because it was. Alright, let's go through the musts, I guess. Okay, yeah. Attack to 100%. And let's have... Maybe... Oh, excuse me, maybe we do take Reaper. Just for that extra bit of, like, utility or whatever. Let's have... Invigorate. Let's have evade 1. Let's have Dragon Vision. Dragon Vision. Something like that. Oh, I haven't done this. Ooh. Okay, here's my thinking. Give you the... Yes. Give you... Where is it? The belt. And then whichever the really good ATS thing was. This one. And we just need to give the stuff with high strength, I guess. Excuse me. Something like that. Just for now. The Sage. Oh, well now, you kids must be from Thor's Class 7. I'm Howard, the owner of this here boutique. You look shocked that I know who you are, but I was the one who designed those uniforms you're wearing. Is that so? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you then. Come to think of it, we just heard yesterday that our uniforms were made here. They're fantastic uniforms. It's an honor to be able to speak to the man who designed them. You're gonna make me blush if you keep all that up. It's really the other way around. You will suit your uniforms very well. You even made your own little tweaks to match personalities. Good stuff. Thanks. I'm guessing you're here because of that request I sent in then. That's right. Can you tell us a little more about it? No problem. So we've got some new shoes in. But I'd like one of you to give them a little test run for me, just to see how they hold up in action. Oh, that sounds interesting. It's not our usual kind of request. Glad to see the interest. So, you got time to wear some shoes? Yeah? We'd be glad to help. That's the way. So what kind of shoes do you need us to test? They're actually the Strega Corporation's newest design. Strega Corporation? I think I've heard the name before. I don't know my shoe brands very well. I guess they ain't that popular here in Arabonia. I do happen to be familiar with them actually. I believe they celebrated their 50th anniversary last year. They're from Lemon State, right? Yes and yes. I'm pretty impressed you two know so much. Same here. I read about them in a magazine once, that's all. Oh, I just realised that you're wearing Strega shoes yourself, young lady. Strega stuff is easy to move in and durable enough. They're pretty decent. Good to hear some positive impressions. Anyway, I should probably explain what I actually want you to do. Or I will, after we decide on who'll be wearing them. Once I got here for girls. Specifically, girls who may be 160 to 170 rig tall. We've only got one person here who fits that bill. You're up, Laura. Can't imagine anyone else in our group wearing them at least. Then it's sorted. Mind if I ask you to put them on now? Of course. Seems like they're a perfect fit. You'll need this as well, so here you go. What might this be? It's an oral pedometer, which you'll use to track how many steps you've taken. It works in tandem with the transceiver in the shoes to count all your steps. Yeah, it sounds like overkill, but I like my data as accurate as possible. Definitely seems thorough. Is there a specific number of steps you'd like me to take before we return? I think 2,000 steps should do it. You can walk around more if you want though. The results should be the same either way, so more steps isn't better or worse. Either way, once you clear 2,000, come on back and talk to me. Understood. Okay, Laura, ready to do some walking? Always. Okay. So, are they actually like any good? Yeah, they're actually pretty good. Well. Well, in that case, I'm not going to fast travel anywhere. Is this counting, by the way? Yeah, okay. Okay. Is there a weapons store? I think there is, isn't there? Yeah. I want to get everyone upgrades. Saying that, sorry. 1 second. Would it matter? Fuck it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So that we got already. Strength. Not ATS? Well, we can still get fees upgrade. And I'll tell you what, let's just buy them anyway. Just in case. ATS was 35, yeah, okay. A little tiny weenie upgrade. Oh, I don't actually have enough materials. Okay. Do you sell materials? No. I'd rather have the flat damage, I think, than the like 1 or 2 speed. Right, I need to head to the Ost district now. So I need to find a tram. Or go to the edge, I guess. What the fuck? That fucking fly's back. There's like 2 of them up there. Why? Where are these fucking coming from? Right. Keep this here. I knew there was one flying around because there's this massive fucking shadow like flashing around in front of me. I was like, what the fuck? They're both dead now. So. House number 2. No, where'd you go? Oh, I see. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll be back soon enough. Oh, you're... Marcus. I'm so glad you came. It's no trouble. You want us to find a kitten for you, right? That's right. She's been gone since yesterday and we're worried sick, but then we've heard about all of you from City Hall. It was quite a surprise, to be honest. When we sent our request to the Residents Association, we never expected Carl would take matters into his own hands. Oh, so he didn't send it to us directly? Dad's as sharp as ever. Yeah, he really knows how to handle things around here. He is the governor for a reason. Back on topic though, I've heard that you're all very busy as it is. Do you have the time to help us with this? If not, there's no need to worry about it. Yeah, of course. There's always time to find a pet. Oh, thank you so much. Does that mean you're going to find No-No? That's right, we'll bring her back before you know it. Could you tell us what she looks like? Of course, she's a kitten with pure white fur, and she's wearing a red collar with a bell on it. Oh, and she's a bit of a scaredy cat. Noted. So, when did she disappear? Yesterday evening. She ran away because I left the window open. It's all my fault. Oh no, Cha-Cha, it's not your fault. We told you she was too small to be able to get out the window, and that keeping it open would be fine. It's so high up, we never expected her to be able to get out that way. Seems like a natural assumption. Can't underestimate cats, even if they're young. And that applies to her too. Agreed. Is there anything else you know that could help us? Unfortunately not. But just as Cha-Cha said, No-No's scared very easily. It's only been one night since she left, so it's very likely that she's still in the Ost district. I see. So we're probably better off keeping our search pretty local. Yeah, and I think we can safely assume we should begin our search outdoors. Someone certainly would have gotten in contact with the association if she managed to get into their house. It does stand to reason that she'd be somewhere outside. Great. We'll start searching right away. Thanks so much. Please find No-No for me. Cha-Cha wants No-No to complete the quest. Oh no, no. Ooh. A mum and a kitten. It's always nice to see a family getting along. Neither of them match the description we've given though. Yeah. Then we should keep searching. Sorry, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. What a strange cat. Almost resembles a cow. Wonder if you can milk it. I doubt that somehow. This one doesn't match No-No's description though. Yeah, let's check elsewhere. Before Fee starts milking a cat. Oh, there's a cat. Not the right colour though. And it's not No-No. Doesn't seem like there are any other cats around here either. Yeah, I'm just gonna check somewhere else. Hey Kyra, how's it going? I believe we searched the entirety of the Ost district now. Yeah, I think so. What's up? Well, Ost's home to most of Heimdall's stray cats, but I haven't seen their leader around anywhere. They have a leader? I guess we haven't really searched the alleyways or anything yet. True. Those are the kinds of places you'd expect to find kittens too. Allow us to return to our search then. What's wrong? It's quite the impressive presence, I feel. Massive for a cat. Maybe this is their leader? That's one big cat. That's him. That's the leader of all the cats in the Ost district. They call him Mr. Tiddles. That's not a very imposing name. Sure is quick. Especially for his size. He's not the boss for nothing. I guess his hideout's on the other side of this gate. Must be. Wouldn't have thought to look here. Let's get this gate open and take a look. It's alright for us to do that? Sure. The only thing behind is an old abandoned house. No one would complain if we'd lock it up afterwards. Mr. Till should be somewhere around here. There he is. Huh. That kitten matches Nono's description perfectly. I never would have expected to find her here. Likewise, I'm glad we did though. Didn't celebrate too early. Except Mr. Tills was keeping Nono safe. Oh boy, looks like we made him mad too. I'll take care of it. Don't worry, we're not here to hurt you. Fee, you okay? I'm fine, stay quiet. We've got it. We're not your enemy. All we want to do is take that kitten back to her home. Good boy. Woo. I'm not really sure what just happened there, but I guess we're in the clear. I have no words. They seem to have connected somehow. I don't think any of this could have predicted any of us. Not this. Thank you so much for finding No-No. Meow. I can hardly believe the legendary Mr. Tiddles took her under his care though. The thought warms this old heart. Agreed, and I'm impressed that Fee was able to connect with him too. It's not a big deal. Thanks for passing up my finger for me, Cha-Cha. You're welcome. This request allowed us to see a side of Fee we've never seen before. It really did. Oh yeah, please take this. It's not much, but it's all... It's the least we can do to thank you all. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye, see you all again. Once again, thank you so much for your help. Oh no, No completed. The quest in which I have to go to Cha-Cha and help her get back her cat No. Oh no. Right, well now I need to do the steps. So what are we on? 500. Alright, well time to turbo through it then, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. Fuck no. Oops. Okay, what are we on now? Surely like 1 million. Fuck no. What kind of sadistic person came up with this quest? No, that's probably enough now. Oh yeah, done with the endurance test, I see. Want to get this back? By all means. Impressive, you walk pretty far, but they're still in near perfect shape. I think I'll be able to recommend these to our customers with no reservations at all. I still want to take another good look at them later, but I'm confident enough to order another batch right now. That could be of assistance. The Straker Corporation must be quite a company if they've been around for 50 years, though. They got some history, alright. Still not too well known in Ereburnia, though. Partially because we've historically been one of the most protectionist countries on the continent. That's been changing bit by bit over the past 10 years, thanks to Chancellor Osborne's reforms, though. There was a new clause added to the Customs Act at the end of last year that further relaxed import restrictions, too. That's what made me decide to start stocking Straker stuff, actually. I'm sure the nobles are feeling frustrated over that, considering the restrictions only benefiting them. Yeah, it's a good thing for the common people, though. Chancellor Osborne knows what he's doing. Frighteningly well. Pretty much, yeah. Oh yeah, I should give you your reward before I forget. First of all, I will give you a brand spanking new pair of those shoes just tested out for me. I need someone specific for the test run, but there's no need to worry about that with these. They're transistor free. They'll fit anyone as long as you tie them properly. It says ladies on it though. My thanks. Cheers. Guess that's that. Thanks again for the test help. So rude. Give it to Fee then, I guess. Not 1 second. Sorry. I guess I could check this since I'm tabbing out. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, jeez. Oh. Here we are, on Dalport. It's the main harbour that opens into the Anor River. Ah, so that south-flowing river is the Anor. I can see a warehouse district in the distance as well. Yeah, this is a major hub of the capital's freight distribution network. Not quite as important as the Transcontinental Railroad or airships, but still vital. We also received a monster extermination request from here. Oh god. Let's see if we can track down whoever made that request. Okay. I think it's the guy with the red exclamation mark. Don't know why. I think I need to switch hoodies. So I'm cold, and then I'm too hot, and then I'm too cold. So let me go switch, find an alternate one. I don't know, just the one. Yeah, I can even roll up my sleeves now. Excuse me. Would it be possible to speak to the person in charge here? Person in charge, huh? You're looking at him. Something I can help you with? Can't imagine what would draw a bunch of students to the port. We are here on a request from the Imperial Governor. We've been informed that there's a monster around here that needs to be dealt with. Oh, you guys are here about that? I just sent a request to City Hall yesterday. Didn't think they'd get anyone out here that quick. I'll bet this is my father's doing. The sheer coincidence of it has his fingerprints all over it. Well, he is the Imperial Governor, after all. He could pull strings. Ah, you Governor Regnitz' son? Must be really proud to have such a hard-working dad like that. Yes, I am. Anyway, would you be willing to explain the particulars of your request to us? Sure, no problem. There's a doorway over there. We know the monster's lurking somewhere in there. It leads to an old underground passage, and lately we've been hearing the howls of some beast down there. Old underground passage, you say? You think it's... might be the same tunnels we went into from the hotel yesterday. It does seem like that network of passageways runs under most of the city. Regardless, it seems the howling monster is to be our target this time. Might I ask how we can gain access to the underground passage? Is there some problem? This has been bugging me. I think it's something in the way you talk, but you're not a noble, are you? I am, but how does that impact our ability to do what you've requested? Well, maybe it doesn't, but still. Damn, nobles live the high life looking down on us common folk. I can't really bring myself to ask for help from people who think they're born better than us. But looks like the reformists have a pretty strong foothold in this part of the city. Yeah, but is that any real surprise? Actually, if that bothers you, I should mention I'm a noble too. Granted, I'm from a pretty distant part of the Empire, but still. You're kidding me, right? Our class is actually made up of both commoners and nobles. I'm a commoner myself, but Reen and Laura have always gone out of their way to help me. Laura's skilled with the sword and her commitment to duty is second to none. She'd never dream of looking down on people or giving less than her all. Idiot Fee. My friends are telling the truth. My father was the one who assigned us the task, so if you feel you can trust his judgment... Sorry, you're right. You came out of your way to give us a hand, but it's hard to shake old beliefs. Here, I'll leave this with you. Head further along to the port and go through that door you find. That'll take you into the underground passage. The layout's pretty complicated, and there's water flowing down there too, so watch your step. You have my thanks. It's nothing. I'm sorry for treating you so rudely. I should be a better man than that. I always thought nobles and commoners were all oil and water, but I guess there are some good nobles out there after all. I agree. What a liar. Alright, got ourselves a monster to exterminate. So let's head down into the tunnels. Ready when you are. Before we go, I want you all to know that I really appreciate what you said. Especially you, Fee. I didn't expect that I'd ever hear you stick up for me. Made me truly happy. No need to thank me. No charge for telling the truth. Well, if you insist. Looks like these two really have patched things up. Well, I'll take that any day compared to what we had before. Alright, let's start by finding the door that leads to the underground. Yeah. Over here, right? Looks like it opened. Our last trip into these tunnels only to go by, it's not going to be easy going. Indeed, we should make sure we're thoroughly prepared. Right. We are exactly that. Seems like this was built in the Middle Ages too, just like that passage we were in yesterday. Think they're connected? Even if they were, they're so far apart that I doubt we could find our way to the tunnel from yesterday. I can hear running water too. Looks like the port chief was right. This area seems like it's connected to some kind of waterway. Maybe it's even connected directly to the Anor River. Judging by the way the sound echoes, this passage is wider than yesterday's. Just as gloomy though, it's going to be rough. Yeah, no one was expecting it to be smooth going. But at least now you and Laura can link with each other. That should make battles that much easier for all of us. Yeah, if you were looking for a chance to make up for all the worry you caused us, well, here you go. Give it to us. Looking forward to repaying our debts to you all. So those two didn't waste much time putting the past behind them. I'm going to have to be careful they don't leave me in the dust. Oh. How do I... Oh, holy shit. 100% confused. Damn, okay. So what I should be doing then is, if I have the information, is checking out the monsters, because if they're not immune to confuse, just cast that and win the game. That's the way I see it.
Now's our chance.
Okay.
My turn. Right. Leave it to me. Go.
Damn, that was some range.
I'll handle it. Got it.
I'll take you up. My turn. Right.
My turn. Got it.
Thrust.
I'll take you up. It's my turn.
I feel like his range has gotten higher. Might just be me though.
Here we go. Huh.
I'll handle it.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
I've only just begun.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish it.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn. Oh, we did it.
Gotta be a fishing spot here, surely. No? Oh, there's just flying fish to pick up for though.
Take him out. Go. It's my turn. Eat that. Go. Lead. Right. Take it.
I'll handle it.
Go.
My turn. Got it.
Nice.
I'll take you up. Leave it to me. Eat that.
My turn. Yeah.
Right.
Also nice.
Now.
Broken. Nice work.
I was just following your lead.
Well, you did well at following her lead, so shut up.
Right. I did it.
I did!
Advantage is ours. Let's finish it.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
My turn.
What arts you got, Elliot? That'll do.
Arcus activate. Leave it to me. Ha! Is everybody okay?
That one looks annoying. Watch out.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
How dangerous? We don't know.
My turn.
Somewhat dangerous.
Arcus activate. Right.
Just trying for a petrify there.
My turn.
My turn.
Okay.
It's my turn. Eat that. My turn.
His turn.
All right, let's keep going. I did it.
Done.
Did it, done.
I wonder when that mechanism was made.
I'm guessing a few hundred years ago at least. Probably during the Dark Ages.
Those were difficult times back then.
Well, it is called the Dark Ages. Just saying.
Oh, treasure chest! Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay.
Where we to? Earth mostly. I think it's wind secondary. Yeah.
Leave it to me. Eat that. Now. Go.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn. That's that.
Let's keep moving. Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
I'll handle it. Got it.
I'll get you up. Right.
Nice.
Leave it to me.
I'll handle it.
My turn. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Easy enough.
Is that a treasure chest?
It is, Laura. Elephantophobia. I think we have one already.
That one looks annoying. Watch out.
Don't let it intimidate you.
Oh.
Right.
I'll handle it.
My turn. Go. Gotcha. Flames.
Flames.
It's my turn. Now. Go.
Okay.
My turn. All right, let's keep going.
Alright then.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
My turn.
This looks like a job for Fee.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's my turn. Eat that.
Go.
Right. All right, let's keep moving.
Okay.
I didn't.
Not bad.
I did. Okay. So to me, Laura seems like a good tank slash setup-er. If that made any sense.
Now's our chance.
I'll handle it.
Go.
It's my turn. Eat that. Go. Go.
Right.
Okay.
Go.
Rain.
My turn.
You good, mate?
Now. Welcome.
My turn.
Right.
Go.
My turn.
My turn.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
I did it!
Bing.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay. Got it.
I'll bet
I
you
wanted to rush there, but I was like, eh.
Second form, Gale! Go!
Very cool.
Gotcha!
My turn.
Leave it to me. All right, let's keep moving. Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
My turn.
Go! Huh.
This worth a shot.
Right.
Leave it to me.
Fire is the earth is weakest, right? Correct.
Here we go!
My turn.
I think that should soften them up a bit.
My turn.
My turn! Now's our chance! Gotcha! You're done! Right!
Oh, what a legend.
Too slow. My turn. Done. But we can't relax yet.
Cannon, oh, that's it. Hydro cannon, cool. More healing. And he starts with the regen. What the fuck? Other than that, very cool.
Success.
Sleep. Good night, James. There's a fishing spot here. This is in this corner. Oh yeah, look. I had to be right. Oh, usually he gives like a message like, seems like a good place to fish or something. Guess he didn't feel like it this time. Is that a new one? I can't tell.
Caught one!
No, I don't think so. That looks new.
What even is this?
Okay, that was the last one.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
I'll handle it.
Here we go. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Right.
Gacha is a type of game that you spend money on, like a mobile game.
I'll handle it.
Am I right, guys? Ha.
Got it.
I'll take you up.
Go. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
My turn.
Just gonna attack, to be honest.
I'll handle it.
Even though it's 0 outs, what's the fun?
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Now's our chance.
Okay. Here.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Ha.
They've all defended. 07.
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
No.
Right.
Forgot his name for a second. Green.
My turn.
That's his name.
My turn. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. Done. But we can't relax yet.
Not bad. Now's our chance. We can do this.
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
Now.
Broken.
It's my turn. Eat that.
Okay.
Here we go.
My turn. Is everybody okay?
Yeah, I'm all good, man.
We did it.
Come on. There you go.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
My turn.
Go.
turn.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
My turn. Now.
I'll take you up.
My turn. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Okay.
Let's go. Welcome.
Nice work.
I was just following your lead.
Oh boy.
Hostile spotted. Beginning
I think
combat.
I'm having another
Here we go.
caffeine crash even.
Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Okay.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
My turn.
Oh, we
Whoa, what did I do? Somehow skipped all of that. Hey man, how's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
My turn.
Feeling lazy? No.
My turn.
Glad to hear it. I'm doing pretty well myself, thanks. Do I like Marcus? I can't remember what happened.
My turn.
He was just like, what? I can't believe you're fighting. Why are we fighting? That's all he did, really.
Right.
Or is there like something else that's coming up that I haven't seen yet?
My turn. Got it.
I'll take you up.
Here we go.
Is it like when you fight him and Reen? Is he like a pain in the ass or something? Is that what you mean?
Now's our chance. Gotcha.
My turn.
I'm at if it helps, I'm at the part where I'm on day 2 of the field study and I'm doing the
Okay.
last moon mission. So that
Leave
should
it to me.
hopefully give you an idea of where I'm at.
My turn.
That's fine. We will see. And I will pass my judgment. Really? Okay.
Okay.
Then I guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we?
Target's eliminated. Let's get going. I spy treasure.
Ooh. I feel like that might be okay on someone. I lied.
Advantage is ours. Let's finish him. I'll handle it.
Really? Okay. I think now that him and Eustace don't fight literally every 10 minutes, he's more of a likable character. Same with Eustace, because before they were just like, you heard about their bullshit so much that you just stopped caring about them as characters. But now that they've kind of like made up, it's more interesting, and I'm more willing to, you know, actually care.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Marcus is a cool character. I don't know if he's my favourite yet.
My turn.
Okay.
Don't know, I think I agree with you with Green and Elisa, but I don't know where to put anyone else.
There's no time to waste. Bring it on.
Oh well,
My
that's
turn.
fine.
Flames.
Flames.
Okay, it's safe for now. I did it.
Not another fishing spot, is there? No.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Yeah.
My turn.
We just need Green to attack a bunch of times.
My turn.
My turn.
Right.
Yeah, the confuse everything on the screen. I've not actually tried it out yet. I was gonna wait for like a boss or something.
Here we go.
Is everybody okay?
Nothing at all. Wow. Okay. This looks very open.
Is that a treasure chest?
Where was Fee's comment about Laura's tits? Refund? Fucking hell. Can I? I can't get this way yet. Yeah, exactly. Like, Fee always makes boob comments on the ladder, and all of a sudden she isn't. Then Fee's not in the party as far as I'm concerned. It's not Fee.
This place seems like it goes on forever.
My father sure gave us a real humdinger of a job to deal with.
Well, I'm sure we must be getting close now.
Feast jelly. Well, I mean, it's not like she's got none. She's got significantly less, sure, but it's probably better seen in the battle thing. But from what I've heard, bigger's not always better,
Okay.
especially for the person, you know. He's
My turn.
I'm not shooting any shots, alright? I'm innocent.
Second form. Gale.
I'm just saying
My turn.
that it doesn't matter, you know.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Here you go, look. See, she's not that, like, you know.
My turn.
Okay.
Just realised she's like 2 years younger than everyone
Leave it
else.
to me.
Let's stop looking at Fee's figure, shall we?
That takes care of them.
Besides, she's not related
I did it.
to us, so
I've only
Fee who?
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here we go.
Let's do.
Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Finishing blow.
You're done.
I'll handle it.
Let's see the actual range on this. That's pretty big. No,
I think we better run.
didn't mean to press that. Still Earth it seems, which I don't have. Fire could work. Well, wind. Wind is decent, and it should hit
Focus
everything.
activate.
Right. Eat that.
Ha!
I'll handle it.
My turn.
My turn. Yeah.
Sweet.
But we can't relax yet. Success.
Shit! You have to bear with me. I only got a couple hours sleep, so I'm going to be yawning a lot.
Watch out.
It's not because I'm bored or anything, I swear.
Careful. Arcus activate.
Go.
I mean,
Right.
I'll handle it.
imitating feet. Yeah, exactly. Apart from I can't just nap wherever I want, unfortunately. Okay, we're not no, we're not having this. No way.
Gavel on my.
my turn.
Fuck, she's so fast.
Thanks. I'll handle it.
Oh, perfect.
Arcus activate.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Here we go. That's that.
Nice.
Let's keep moving.
Ports. Give it a ports.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay.
Go. Go.
My turn.
Forgot it's Marcus with all their shit.
Right.
Oh, please? Yeah.
My turn. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
All right.
Yeah!
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Indeed. Leg breaker. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's probably to do with movement, right? Yeah, I thought so. Boom, boom.
Is that a treasure chest?
Looks like it, doesn't it, Laura?
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
My turn.
Let me think.
There go. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
I forgot there's another one ball.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
My turn. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Sounded like she said
My
meow.
turn.
I think that's just me going insane.
Arcus activate.
Right.
Roboteers stand by.
Arcus activate.
Leave it to me.
Aww.
My
No
turn.
death blows. Sad.
Go.
I'll handle it.
It's my turn.
Go.
Come on, feet. Land a combo. No, feet. What that?
Too slow. Right. Oh, we did it.
Is that a treasure chest?
How many times? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a treasure chest. Is it a treasure chest? I don't know. You tell
Now's
me.
our chance.
I'll handle it.
Here we go. Go. Gotcha. You're done.
My turn. Arcus activate.
Right.
My turn.
I'm expecting to die, so either this or both spells. Yeah, there you go.
That takes care of them.
No, Green doesn't want to get wet. Right. What loot is in here?
Advantage is ours. Let's finish it.
My turn. Go. Gotcha.
Finish your blood?
Okay.
Oh.
Right.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Man, oh man.
Go. Right. Eat that.
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Oh, I guess it's just for that chest then, huh?
Let's get this over with.
Here we go.
That's literally me.
Now's our chance.
Man, I'm gonna have to go get some caffeine in a minute.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Ah!
Too slow. Go.
Ah!
Too slow.
Right.
I'll handle it.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
Go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Hacker?
Let's get this over with.
I didn't even turn the corner yet.
Go! Gotcha!
I'll handle it. Here.
It's my turn.
So it is.
Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Here we go!
What's the worst that could happen? Wow, that actually did quite a lot.
This is bad.
Here we go! That's that. Let's keep moving.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Jesus. Yeah, give me 2 minutes while I go make myself a coffee. Got some goodies as well. Keep me awake.
Bring it on.
Oh shit.
My turn. All right, let's do this. Leave it to me.
Okay. There you go. Silky dance. That's that.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
My turn.
Oh.
Go. That's that. Let's keep
It
moving.
was 0 arts. Oh well. Got the job done, I suppose.
Great.
I've only just.
Ooh. Oh. Interesting. I wish I could see if that delay goes down at all. Because that's very tempting, if that's the case. Maybe see if I can pick up like Action 2 or something as well. Which would help out even more. Oh, speaking of which, see if we can get it now. Action 2, what does this do? Speed plus 6. Before I do... Well, let's give him Cross Crusade. I just made it, so why not? That's rust. Save, because I assume that we're about to fight the yeah, we are. Okay. Danger, danger! Just don't force me to have Laura on our team. I'm betting that's the monster we need to take care of. Looks like a gigantic crocodile. Seems pretty vicious too, and this area doesn't have any good footing either. Very good footing even. We need to make sure we're fully prepared if we engage it. It's our opportunity to put our combat link to the test fee. Right. Okay, good, you're not forcing me. Happy days. Let's fuck him up.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
I'll handle it.
So let's use resounding beat,
Keep it up, everyone.
and then you know what? Time to test this out.
It's a performance just for you. You've been a wonderful audience.
That's so strong.
Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Got it.
Now they're just gonna eat each other.
I'll handle it.
Leave it to me.
Oh, you can't be petrified.
How about this? Go. Lean. Right. Eat that. Touch.
Stupid fishes.
I'll handle it.
Oh, this fucking thing is so unlucky.
My turn.
I mean, 0 AP. So, I mean, why not? Oh, what's that? Nightmare. I don't actually know what that stats does. Oh, I think I
I'll pick you up.
interrupted whatever it was. Cross Crusade sounds fun, so let's try that.
Leave it to me. How about this? Go! Go! Go!
Now's our chance. Gotcha.
Jesus, that looked crazy.
Go. Flames, gather on my blade. Strike.
No, I should be dead.
Oh, we did it.
Ooh. Nice. I got a hydro cannon for it.
All right.
Success.
Whew. Did it. Just. Feet. Nora and Fee high-fived each other. It's hard to believe that not even 24 hours ago you two still weren't getting along. Two of you really do make an amazing team though. With the two of you coordinating your attacks, I don't think anything stands a chance against us. No, that monster clearly had the advantage as far as brute strength is concerned. If we didn't have superior numbers, I doubt we would have emerged victorious. Yep, we still got room for improvement. The thought of you two getting any stronger is kind of terrifying. What's wrong? Nothing much. It's just seeing those two got me thinking I'm going to need to strengthen my own resolve soon too. What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it for now. Anyway, we ought to get back and give our report. Very well then. So we're going to find out something soon then. By the sounds of it. Sorry, I'm just gonna... Oh. Do we need to use this? Not really. Just gonna save. Alright, let's make our way out then, I guess.
That looks like a tough one. Be careful.
Fuck.
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
My turn.
Okay. Here.
Enjoy.
Right.
Kill him.
No way.
Right.
Whoa, I didn't mean to do that.
Here we go. There.
My turn.
turn. Eat that.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
Oh shit, left.
Okay.
Right. That takes care of them. Now's our chance.
I'll handle it.
Here we go.
Right.
Right. Eat that. Now. Go.
My turn.
Go.
My turn. Let's go. Broken.
My turn. Got it.
I'll pick you up.
It's my turn. Eat that. Go.
Sheesh.
Well, that went better than expected.
How'd you expect it to go?
Let me look at the links. Da, da. What the? Like I went straight through the fish then.
Okay. Got it.
I'll pick you up.
What are these guys weak to again?
Here we go.
Remind me. Ert.
My turn.
Well, this isn't Earth,
Focus
but
activate.
it's just as fun.
Okay.
It has Death Blow on it.
Here we go.
Okay, that's kind of insane.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Something the matter? Oh, I didn't notice this before, but anyone else feel a slight breeze in this area? Wait. This way. I think this is like the passage we found yesterday. So there's a secret passage here too. If so, I imagine it probably opens like the last one we did. Maybe this leads to somewhere else in the capital then. No way to know for sure until we open it. Well, hold your horses, guys. There's pots in this room. Look at that. Worth it. I suspect as much. I wonder where this leads. It's hard to be sure. We lose our sense of distance and location traveling underground like this. But if I had to guess, I'd say we're heading in the direction of. Maybe there's an exit close by. Alright, let's try and make our way outside.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Sneak up on a slime.
My turn. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Can you keep sounding like she's meowing when she's the backup thing? I assume she's saying now, but it sounds like meow. Just saying.
Right.
My turn. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Here we go.
My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn. All right, let's keep moving.
Oh. Crest. Okay. Do I have the crest ornament on him? Technically, yes, but you can stick with it.
A challenging foe. We should.
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes. I'll
Oh,
handle
there's only one of them. Should be fine.
Right.
Go.
Nice.
I'll handle it. Now.
I'll pick you up.
Don't have to waste any EP this way.
Here we go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Not bad.
Alright.
Bring it on.
My turn.
Here we go. Go. Gotcha. You're done. Right.
Okay.
Nope.
My turn. Go.
Can't be having whatever that is.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Don't miss V.
Right.
Nice.
Shit.
Leave it to me. Eat that.
Okay.
Here we go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
I'll handle it.
Uh.
Here.
think we'll cross Crusade
My
again.
turn.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Let's give it this time though. She's seen it quite a few times now.
Go! Okay, it's safe for now.
Ow. Wait, is this the way I came? Oh. Yee. Do 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 do. Yee.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
We could probably attack these guys to death, to be honest. They're not all that
It's my
strong.
turn. Eat that.
Okay.
Go!
My turn.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Nice.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Right. Eat that.
My turn.
Slicey, slicey.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
All right.
Oops. So, I'm
Oh, there's the exit.
We're finally there.
gonna use the rest station here, and then go back up for that ladder, or presumably a chest.
I spy treasure.
Can I jump down? Let's check that out though. I think I like motivate more, because it does the same thing and gives CP plus 10, and I don't have to wait. Like, I don't have to use up 2 turns just to cast it. So hey, isn't this? You seem to have emerged in the Ost district. Marquis's home is here, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, I had no idea the underground passage went all the way from the port to here. That network of tunnels beneath the city really does seem to cover a vast area. It's like something out of a spy novel, I'll say. Maybe it's a sign. Is that? That must be the chime to mark the noon hour. Yeah, that's Heimdall's cathedral's bell. The cathedral itself is pretty far away over in the Sancta district, but you can hear it pretty clearly even here. Well, I think it's about time we found something to eat. How about we order to go from one of the local shops? We don't really have much, but I'd be happy to at least treat you to coffee at our house. What? You mean Marcus? You're inviting us into your home? Oh, I think this is the moment that you're talking about. Maybe. We decided to grab some fish and chips to go from a nearby pub. Very smart. Smart people. With their meal in hand, they headed to Marcus's house to enjoy lunch with a good cup of coffee. Oh, they brought hot dogs too. Ah, so this is the capital's famous fish and chips. I was expecting it to be delicious, but even still I'm impressed. Yeah, that pub's supposed to be pretty well known for their fish and chips. Oh, does that mean that Zamuria is like UK? Because obviously Americans call them fries. Or what, European I guess, not UK. I'll admit it tastes good, but at the end of the day, it's still greasy comfort food. Better eat it while it's hot. It tastes disgusting if you let it cool off. Probably still better than wartime rations though. What food isn't? This coffee seems pretty high class though. It's got a nice rich fragrance. Do you buy your own beans and grind them at home? Yeah. Looks like my father went out and stocked up not too long ago. Now and then he gets the chance to take some time away from his duties and come back relax here. He sees his coffee as a small element of luxury in his hectic daily life, I think. That does sound something like I could see the Governor Regnant saying. He seems like quite a respectable man to me. You'd hardly imagine a home like this belonging to an important official like the Imperial Governor. It's tiny. You know, Fee, it wouldn't hurt to be a little less blunt. No worries. As I said, my father and I are commoners through and through. He might be a top official, but neither of us really saw that as a reason to change our whole lifestyle. Besides, it's not as though we don't have some attachment to this house. Right. Does seem like a comfy place to live in, though. Really cozy and relaxing.
Ooh, there's a photo.
Oh, that.
Aww, look at cute little Marcus there.
He looks like he had such a sweet disposition.
Yeah, before he grew up to be a stubborn old nag.
Stop nitpicking people's old family photos! Honestly.
The governor looks the same as ever, though. Is that woman next to him your older sister or something?
Close enough. She was a cousin on my father's side of the family. Since she lived quite close, she often came to visit. Now her family was just my father and I, so having her around was a big help.
The way you speak about her seems to imply you no longer see her. Did she get married and move away?
She died around 6 years ago.
Oh,
I see. And that has something to do with why you hate the nobility, right?
So...
I never really planned on telling anyone about this, but considering all we've been through, I suppose it's time I told you a little more about me. It's a long story, but would you hear me out?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
absolutely.
Glad to.
Thanks. Sis was 9 years my senior. Beautiful, kind, to me. She was
Sis?
in every sense the ideal woman.
Beautiful? Pog?
Now, as I said earlier, we're a family of commoners through and through.
Sorry.
But my father proved to be a very capable government official.
Legend of incest, trails of hot sister.
And eventually, he was promoted to an important government position, where he started to make a name for himself.
I'm pretty sure there's a clip of me somewhere, I don't know if I put it on YouTube or not, where I'm just from the Trails of the Sky games, and I'm just like shouting and clapping incest. I'll try and find it later.
Honesty and integrity are a core part of his work ethic. So, of course, he made his fair share of enemies. But after seeing success in a number of major projects, he gained a reputation both inside and outside the government. My mother died when I was still young. But Sis happened to live around here and ended up helping us in more ways than I can count. Since she was his niece, my father always made a fuss over her. And even though she didn't live in the same house, she was like a real sister to me, a real daughter to my father. I was always so proud of her. As a child, she was practically my idol. And as you'd expect, she had countless admirers among the men of the city. But for all her popularity, she was always level-headed and sensible. So I never felt I had anything to worry about. Until he appeared.
Oh boy.
He was one of my father's subordinates at City Hall. Though unlike him, he was a noble by birth. A man of high rank, too. The heir of a count. However, he had none of the arrogance or haughtiness one usually associates with the nobility. When I met him myself, he came across as an honest and loyal man. He met Sis when Dad introduced him to her one day. And eventually, the two of them fell in love and began a relationship, despite the difference in their social status. As a child, I was frustrated beyond words, but even I had to admit that the two of them made a good couple. And Sis seemed so happy when she was with him that I had no choice but to let it go and accept the relationship.
Oh, I see.
Time went on and they became engaged, with Dad acting as the go-between.
Oh wait, he literally was jealous.
And that's when everything started to fall apart. His family couldn't have been more blatant in their attempts to undermine the relationship. Apparently, one of the four great houses, House Cayenne, proposed an arranged marriage on short notice. And the Count's family were up in arms at the thought he might choose to take a mere commoner as his wife. Since my father held an important post, they were limited in how shamelessly they could try to sabotage the marriage. They began to harass and threaten her in secret every way they could think of. It made her life a living hell. Maybe she didn't want to cause trouble for the man she loved, or perhaps she did it out of consideration for my father. But all that time, she chose to endure it alone. She never discussed it or asked for help. And finally, it became so crushing that she took her own life. It was only afterward that my father and I learned what had really happened. It seems that at the very last, they'd chosen to betray her love for him. But I told her, he said. I told her I'd treasure her as my mistress instead if she'd just accept that we couldn't be married. I just don't understand it. Why would she take her own life? After that, my father seemed to redouble his efforts. It was like watching a machine kick into high gear. With the help of his ally, Chancellor Osborne, he was able to wrest control of City Hall from the noble faction. Then, 4 years ago, he was appointed to his current position as governor of Heimdall. And that's how the Regnitz family came to be where it is.
I don't even know what to say.
So that's why you started hating nobles?
Yeah. I was so furious at Sis's death. My hatred needed to be directed at someone. Anyone. First I blamed her fiancé, then his family, and the family of the Duke who tried to intervene. In the end, I just hated the nobility as a whole. The people, their culture, the entire idea of social classes. I desperately wanted the strength to win against them. To show how right I was. How wrong they were. Deep down, I knew the truth about my hate. I knew I was taking out my anger on people who didn't deserve it. People who had done nothing wrong.
You did?
They may be from different social classes, but people are still individuals. Sis's fiance was faithful to her. He just wasn't strong enough to shield her from all that ugliness, despite his love. And the Count and his family were only acting in their best interests, which is to be expected, really. Ultimately, I've had to acknowledge that not all commoners are good people, and not all nobles are unworthy of respect. Eustace might not have done much to change my opinion, but getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
Machias.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea how my father feels about all of this, but this is how I've come to feel.
I see. You have my thanks.
I'm glad you felt you could talk to us about it.
Still, I don't think it hurt to be a bit more honest with yourself. If you're willing to admit all of that, maybe you can find it in you to be friends with Eustace too.
Are you kidding me? I might accept that not all nobles are bad, but that arrogant, self-centered fool can go choke on a palm. Always mocking me for spending so much time studying, or telling me I need to get out more.
I don't think he goes quite that far. Besides, I don't think he does it on purpose. He doesn't mean any harm.
That's the most irritating part! He does it without thinking!
So Eustace and Marcus ship?
Well, that was a good coffee break, wouldn't you say?
Oh. Well, lunchtime's over. Must be almost time for the summer festival decorations to start going up. Makes sense, yeah. It makes sense now. I thought he was just like, because there's no context, I thought he was just like some cringy, like, guy, but yeah, no, really good written story, really good. So far, from the 4 Trails games I've played, all of them have got a really good story. I love all of them so far. There's not been one that I dislike. Which is good, because I'm going to play all of them. Huh? I would have thought preparations for that would have started way before now. Is the summer festival not that big of a deal in the capital? It depends on who you ask, I guess. I've always just thought of it as one of those small yearly traditions. In my hometown, the summer festival is a major event with extensive preparations. Perhaps those places where the ancient animistic traditions survive put more effort into celebrating the festival. Animism does seem to have mostly vanished here. Not as much as in Row or Crossbell though. Yeah, I suppose that's, well, you know, character development, right? But I'm glad it turned out this way. Because, like, going through the first initial chapters, whenever Eustace and Marcus were on the same screen, I was so willing to just go like, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I suppose it's hard to think of it as a seasonal festival in the capital when it's celebrated a month late to begin with. I think most just see it as an opportunity to catch a glimpse of the Imperial family. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, that makes sense. So you're orchestrating? What's it doing ring out here? It's Class 7 Group A. Reen Shores is speaking. Hello, Reen. This is Carl Regnitz. Yeah, because, like, at that point it starts to take a turn, doesn't it? Like, they start to improve from that point onwards. Or they start to want to improve. And they open up about stuff. Before then it was just the same fight over and over and over. But when you start to learn some backstory, it's like, okay, So some of this might make sense, or it might actually go somewhere now. Governor Regnitz? Dad? Come to think of it, he did say that we'd be able to use our Arca's communication functionality in the city, didn't he? You're Group A's representative, so I figured it'd be best to call you. Is now a good time? Yes, now it's totally fine. We actually just left your home. Marcus invited us in for coffee. Did he now? Had a favourite specialty store roasters. Beans just the way I like them. It was top-notch brew, alright. With all that's been going on, it was nice to just sit down and enjoy a good cup of coffee. Well, I'm glad you're able to spend some quality time together. Anyway, getting to the point, I'm calling because we have a bit of a problem on our hands. That being the case, I'd like Group A to take care of one additional task for me. An extra task? We can do that, sure, but what exactly is it you'd like us to do? There appears to have been a burglary at a jeweller's in the Garnier district. But that's not all. The culprit seems to have left a message addressed to you. What? Your confusion is understandable. However, the jeweller submitted a report of the burglary to City Hall a short while ago. Normally I'd leave this to the proper authorities, but would you be willing to go and see if there's anything you can do? Of course, sir. We'll head over to the Garnier district at once. Alright then, I'll leave this matter in your hands. What was that all about? Whatever it was, you seemed perplexed. Well, wait till you hear this. Let me explain the particulars of Governor Regnus' additional task to the group. So, jewelry boutique was burglarized and the culprit left a message just to us? Weird. But thinking about it, this all sounds kind of familiar. Yeah, now that you mention it, I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu as well. Still, it would have been helpful if my father could have furnished a few more details. Well, it's already past noon. Oh, I've done all the quests, I think. I'll double check now. Let's head over to the Garnier district to find out what happened. I'm pretty sure I did anyway. I'll check now. Rena and the other members of Group A paid a short visit to Heimdall Port to report the monster's extermination. After doing so, they boarded a tram to the Garnier district. I wonder if what Marcus was saying was a hint towards the Trails in the Sky games. Because when they say there's been a burglary and it's addressed to us, my immediate thought is Phantom Thief Blue Block. Let's see. Yes, I done it. Yeah, with the walking one, I just went to the what's it called? I went to Vanaker Street and I just ran up and down the street with turbo mode on. It only took like 2 minutes or so, so I didn't mind it so much. I think that might be a call out as well, because I think there's an exact same side quest from Trails in the Sky as well. How'd you like your lunch? Show me someone who claims to have had better fish and chips and I'll show you a liar. They just redefined the word delicious. Honestly, I'd eat another plate of those right now. And that's what I like to hear. Well then, let me give you the recipe if you liked them so much. Are you sure you should be giving out the recipe for your signature dish? Oh, no problem. Nothing beats freshly made fish and chips, and you kids wouldn't be able to get them if you weren't here. Seems like Marcus told you everything there is to know about his family history. Keep looking out for him now, would you? How'd you realise that? You honestly think I wouldn't notice when you came along to get food with that glum look on your face? You get that from your dad. Sorry, one sec. Garnier district. Excuse me, are you in charge of the store? We're here on behalf of the local government to investigate a report of burglary. Yes, that's right, I'm the owner. You must be the students from Thor's Military Academy. Indeed, Class 7 Group A at your service. Oh, thank goodness. We may yet have a chance to recover the Crimson Tiara. So that's the object that was stolen? Yes, exactly. It's embedded with priceless carnelian gemstones, captivating the hearts of all who gaze upon it. It's the centerpiece of our display, under consideration to become a national treasure and valued at almost 100 million mira. Pretty pricey. Yeah, I'll say. It was being displayed in that big showcase in the center of the room, wasn't it? I'd heard that the store was fitted with the best security system money could buy, so they could display the tiara safely. I'm afraid this was all due to my carelessness. There's no problem with our recently installed security system. The problem was me, falling right into Phantom Thief B's trap. Yeah, I knew it. Wait, the Phantom Thief B? I've heard all manner of rumors about him, but I still find it hard to believe this was actually his doing. The name sounds kind of familiar. Seems like Elliot and Marcus know of him. Yeah, he's a thief with quite a reputation in the capital. Calls himself a liberator of beauty, and he made quite a name for himself with a string of major thefts a number of years ago. He's even gained an enthusiastic fan following for daring and graceful methods he used during his thefts. Oh, now I remember where I've heard his name before. He's the thief who managed to steal an orbital tank from the Imperial Army, right? Yeah, that's one of his most famous exploits. I seem to recall hearing that story myself. Wonder how one steals a tank. So, do we know how the tiara was stolen? Phantom Thief B is well known for sending the victim a card notifying them of his intended crime before he commits it. I hate him. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, I mean, I don't... For me, like, if I wasn't using a guide, I would hate him. But because for Trails in the Sky and this game, I'm using a spoilerless guide, it's fine, because I don't have to read too much into his cryptic, poetic bullshit. I'll just be like, go here. There we go. Oh my god, they're not only stealing the tiara, they stole his heart as well. Did he send a card this time? Yeah, that's right. The card also contained this message. Your prized tiara has already been replaced with an imitation. However, that message was a feint. But we did have the utmost faith in our security system. We knew that if anyone could get past it, it would be him. We decided to open the display case to check the tiara, but as it turns out, that's what he was counting on us to do. So that's when he stole the tiara, huh? Afraid so. Unbelievable. I assume we weren't able to get a good look at the culprit's face. Indeed. As soon as we opened the display case, the lights all went out. By the time we got them back on, the tiara had vanished. I see. Roll the credit, yep. Game over, GG. Sounds like he's no ordinary thief. With a piece as valuable as this, can you maybe explain how you decided we'd be the optimal choice for this request? Oh, of course, please, take a look at this. To the owner of this fine establishment, know that I have the Crimson Tiara securely in my possession. Should you fulfill my conditions, I promise that it shall be returned to you unharmed. If not, I make no guarantees. First, you must not report this incident to the Railway Military Police. Second, you must deliver the other card here to the members of Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 Group A. Third, the aforementioned Group A must overcome the trial written on said card. Phantom Thief B. It really is addressed to us. I find the thief's apparent reveling in his crime somewhat unpleasant. Yeah, though on the other hand, he seems to be giving us a chance to get the tiara back. True. Do you have the other card that the thief mentioned? Of course, please take this. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 Group A. Should you wish to recover the treasure you seek, accept and overcome the trials I've placed before you. All of the keys lie within the Vermilion capital. The first key is at the feet of the Conqueror with the heart of a lion. A riddle, is it? Well, I'm sure the Vermilion capital is just referring to the city itself. But as for the feet of a Conqueror with the heart of a lion, it seems like a treasure hunt, and this card's our first clue. Does it seem that way? So do you think you could help us out? We'd be happy to. Indeed, taunting us like that. I'm all for wiping that smug satisfaction off his face. Let's be off then. Thank you so much. Please find it. Ugh. Luckily for me, we can just cheat. Lol. I mean, some of them, sure. Oh, wait. They actually tell you. There's a little marker that tells you where it is. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. This might not be so bad after all then. Conquer with the heart of a lion. Couldn't mean anything other than this statue of Emperor Draco's. Agreed. It's hard to hear a clue like that and not immediately think of Draco's the Lionheart. And this statue is the most famous monument of him in Heimdall. Then chances are good that we're in the right place. Pride said to look at his feet. Let's do it then. Here we go. Same type of card as the last one too. Assume we're correct then. Well, we won't know until we check. Second key is in the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Second key, so basically going on the scavenger hunt. So it seems. Can't believe he's making us go through this whole rigmarole. What can we do but play along though? In the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Modern museum. Yeah. I mean, that sounds pretty tasty. Yeah. Like, you know, if let's me and you, let's open up a museum and on the walls will just be countless pictures and paintings of incest. And when people come in, they'll be like, what the f... I don't... Art? Didn't you see the sign that said museum? We'll also become very rich. Just what could that mean? It means that we need to go to Mater Park. Because prismatic is like prism, which is... Oh, this place is literally called Crystal Garden. I didn't know that. It was your last time in a museum. I've been to a couple of museums before myself. Is it inside? Oh yeah. But yeah, it's not usually something that particularly interests me. But then again, leaving the house doesn't interest me either. This must be the Prismatic Palace. Yeah, all signs point to the Crystal Garden, which leaves only the northeastern seat. I'm presuming it refers to an actual place one can sit. Which would suggest we ought to investigate this bench in the northeast part of the garden. Is that it? Yeah, like what I like about museums is like not so much the art side of things. I like you know, like aquariums or like you know, like when they have those like rocks on display and stuff, or like animals and stuff. To me, that's more interesting than a painting or a picture. In my opinion, anyway. Seems so. What's it say? Let's see, the third key is... At the round table where once rested the gauntlets that supported the east of the city. So, one of the bracer guilds. A goodie end of the riddle. Still, what can we do but keep going? Ah, it seems fate has ordained that we should meet again. I recognise that voice. He's literally right there. That's literally the guy. Who are you again? He's Baron Blanc. Yeah, we first met during our field study in Berea-Hard, I believe. Sausage enjoyer. True. Très bien. Is that French? Was that good? I'm most pleased to see that you've not forgotten me. Though if my eyes do not deceive me, you have two new faces among your throng today, no? Hi, it's nice to meet you. I've heard mention of you from my classmates. Has your search for your beauty brought you all the way to Heimdall too? You can indeed say that. However, to meet not just in Bereahard, but among the picturesque elegance of the Vermilion capital as well, truly it seems that we are bound together by a destiny most inseparable, would you not agree? I'm not sure. He's a bit on the unique side, huh? Yeah, unique. Let's just call it that. I couldn't sense him coming at all, though. Please, the intensity of your stares is positively withering. Or is it that my overwhelming beauty has clutched your heart so tightly that you cannot help but gaze and wonder? Oh, I'd bet all the mirror I have on me that's absolutely not the case. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's still much I must attend to. I wish you the best of luck with your studies. Where's that tiara, you fucker? And there he goes. So what did he come to convey to us? With that guy? Who knows? Gauntlets that supported the east of the city. The gauntlet is the symbol of the Bracer Guild, isn't it? It's on their emblem too. Yeah, the once and east parts mentioned in the note seem important as well. This building was once a branch of the guild, and while the capital once had two such branches, this is the easternmost branch. This must be the Round Table. Ah, here it is. Can't believe he even trespassed into our lodgings. Indeed, though from the looks of things he didn't seem to have touched anything else. Still, not a pleasant thought. Yeah, it's kind of creepy knowing he was here. Especially considering we don't know what he's actually after. Anyway, let's see what the next card says. The fourth key is on the bottom of the white burden of the steel bird perched at the water's edge. Sure enough, it's another riddle, which we're going to look up. Lol. And a rather challenging one at that. For you, maybe, but I'm a riddle connoisseur, so you know, I just know these things. Steel bird perched at the water's edge. The last clue seems like it might be referring to the crane here in Heimdall port, and that would make its white bird in these containers. Can't see a card attached to any of them though. Clue did say it would be on the bottom. Perhaps we should discuss this with whoever's in charge here and ask him to check the containers for us. That would be Fourth Chief Dumberto. We met him earlier today. Let's see if he's willing to help us. Gruppe explained the situation to Fourth Chief Dumberto, who agreed to check all the white containers for him. And just as they predicted, a card was found affixed to the bottom of one of the containers. How the devil did that get stuck to the bottom like that? He wouldn't have been able to attach it without lifting the container, and that would have meant using the crane. Well, when did he do it? None of us ever noticed anything suspicious. Well, he is supposed to be a master of disguise, right? Maybe he disguised himself as one of the workers here. I can only guess as to how he might have done it, but it's definitely not something an old person could pull off. That aside, what does the card say? Oh yeah, let's see. The final key is also hidden near the water's edge. The crimson crown you seek sleeps within a black ark, nestled in the steel car that marches with the minutes. This one's just as obtuse as the others. Though if it's also hidden near the water's edge, from all indications, I say the next one is here in Heimdall Port 2. It says final key and crimson crown too, so at least there's that. Yeah, it looks like this is the last one. Thank God. Excuse me. Steel car. I guess that last clue refers to the orbital tram. Seems to be the best fit. What about marching with the minutes? Tram schedule, of course, arriving and departing at preset times. Handal Port is the starting and ending point of all trams in the city, so you could say the tram here is waiting for its appointed time. It makes sense in a weird way. Guess the place then. Just get the driver's permission to have a look inside. Excuse me, do you think you could do us a favour? Sure, what do you need? We explain the situation to the tram driver and ask permission to search inside the tram. The infamous Phantom Thief B hid something inside this tram car? Yes, we believe that to be the case. Wow, really? Well, I get where you're coming from. Go on and have a look around as much as you want. Thanks for your cooperation. Is it the fucking... what is it? Where is it? Nah, it can't be this. The only interactable thing in here. Looks like this must be the black art mentioned on the card. Phantom Thief appears to have taken no pains to hide it. Isn't it kind of weird that the driver didn't notice it? Maybe Phantom Thief B left it here not too long ago. Wouldn't be so sure. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Inside the black case rested a tiara embedded with dazzling carnelians. It has such a fiery glow to it. Well, this is definitely the crimson tiara we've been running all over town looking for. So this thing's worth 100 million mira. I'm almost afraid to handle it. Yeah, we gotta be really careful about getting this back to the jeweler safely. Imagine if we just smash it.
So the tiara really was in there, huh? Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B.
Oh my god, that is that's him.
I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
What's wrong, Rean?
Why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you, Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
What? This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B. Baron Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits. Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguise is nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
Yeah. Reen's a time traveler.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid.
But why would you do something like this? Why go to all the trouble?
Does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
Theft is a crime.
Indeed, a crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Oh, what spirited youths you are!
What? How did he do that?
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve. Regardless, you have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I will be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu.
disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
He might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
Any of the others scoured the area, Phantom Thief B, but try as they might, they found no trace of him. After reporting the details of the incident to City Hall, they trekked back to the jewelers to return the tiara. Can't believe that you were able to recover the tiara safely. How can I ever thank you? I almost get the impression we're the reason he stole it in the first place. Maybe we should be apologising to you. Oh no, not at all. Phantom Thief B's conquests have always seemed rather capricious. I imagine he just decided to use all of you as a convenient excuse for his latest escapade. Given how fixated on us he seemed, I don't think that's at all likely. Well, better not to say anything. Indeed, the last thing we want is to cause more confusion here. I'm afraid I can't offer you much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. Holy shit! This is a lot of Sepith. Are you sure it's alright to give us that much? Almost feels like more than we deserve. Well, this is a jewelry boutique after all. We have more Sepith lying around than we know what to do with. Well, that does make sense. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. It's the least I could do after all you've done for us. Sweet. Well, let's save so we never have to do that again. Oh, that was quite exhausting. Phantom Thief B was an even more pleasant fellow than I expected. Oh yeah, like, because you said you never played the Trials in the Sky games, right? So imagine that, but worse. And that was basically, and there were so many side quests with him in Trials in the Sky games, like 1 and 2. I just wanted to die every time. Annoying to think his smug face is watching us the whole time. Yeah, though his name is pretty well known around here. He was plainly suspicious even when we first met him, but I didn't suspect he'd prove this much of a troublemaker. Yeah, like the only problem I have is like the yeah. Well, well, actually, I won't say anything about the Trials in the Sky games, and especially since you haven't played them. But yeah, the only problem I have is the riddle side quests. Other than that, he's a crazy, kooky villain. What's there not to love? Something wrong, Reen? I was just thinking, he must be incredibly skilled. He disguised himself so well that he was virtually unrecognizable. Not to mention all those other things he did. If this were martial arts we were talking about, he's definitely at the master level. I can't disagree. True. Why would someone like that try to mess with us? He specifically asked for Group A too, though I can't imagine why. Hold on. Is it my father again? This is Class 7, Group A. Reen Shores was speaking. Hello, hello. Sounds like you've been keeping yourselves busy. I know it's you, Instructor Sarah. Oh, got it in one. How'd you guess? Don't tell me. Is it your smoldering love for your tragically beautiful teacher? I have many feelings about you, but love would be stretching it. Anyway, you don't usually call us while we're out on a field study. Something wrong? Actually, there's somewhere I'd like Group A to go. When you finished up what you have to do for your field study, I'd like you to head over to the Sank District. Okay, let's see. That's where Heimdall Cathedral and the embassies are, right? I think at least the academy is somewhere around there too. Yeah, that's the place. I want all of you assembled outside St. Estrea's girls' school at 5 o'clock. Group B will be there too. What? Don't worry, I've already informed the governor about this, so go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Anyway, have fun. Toodles! Hey, hold on. Ugh. Thought Slayer? Well, I mean, you know. Sarah isn't his sister, so he's not interested. Sounds as though the instructor's being her usual irresponsible self again. Pretty much. I don't know what she's thinking. We explained to the rest of the team that they were to assemble at St. Estrea's girls' school by 5 o'clock. Oh, I know where that is. That Girls' Academy for Nobles. Isn't it the one that your sister attends? I have a few acquaintances who attend there myself, but I can't imagine why she'd have us all meet there. Girls' Academy, huh? Kinda curious. I'm sure she has her reasons, weird ones probably. It's almost evening, so we should finish up here and start heading over. Best way to get to the Sank District is by tram, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter where we catch the tram from, it'll pass through there. I almost dread to think what we'll have to do when we get there, though. Oh, nice. So let me save. 1 second. Really? You're gonna make me go to the fucking... I doubt we'll have time to do anything else once we arrive at the Sank District. Should we get going? Yes, I've done everything. While we wait for the tram, grab a drink. Oh man. That's at least there, isn't it? Oh no.
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
Yeah, they must go to St. Estrella too.
Oh, Strya, my bad.
So, the famous St. Estrella Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit. Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Anyway, let's go through the front gate.
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
Oh, maybe the instructor's playing matchmaker, huh?
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
Reed just walks. He's like, I'm done.
I was wondering. Did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
I can totally understand that.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
Though I get the feeling
Royal
Laura would
aura?
cause a real
Oh, sorry.
uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Noble aura? Wrong. Sibling aura? Correct.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
I don't know who she is.
Princess Alphen is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Eugent. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Is that so?
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never
never had the opportunity to meet her.
What are you doing reading his magazines, buddy?
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before.
Oh!
Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alphen's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from the Burrow aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
The Arseal.
You must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the
Fuck!
princess in Laboral was put to rest.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact.
Okay, so this game is set after those events. Okay.
I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Ah, you made it.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end, too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends. If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Wait, did you two?
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
We're fine now. Really? That's great! It sure is. Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms.
Oh!
Sounds good.
Girl talk.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a
Oh,
little embarrassed.
don't put that thought in our heads.
That's girls for you.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
That must be Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say? It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost district. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Rain?
Elise, what are you doing here?
She goes to school here.
Wait, I guess this is your school. Where else would you be?
Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you, too. It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here? Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear. She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estraya Girls' School. I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
Okay. Boys! I don't think I've seen that uniform before. The uniform's for Military Academy. My brother studied there when he was younger. Oh, it's not the Military Academy who found it. I heard they allow commoners from all there too. Oh my, isn't that Lady Laura? She always looks so gallant. Oh, do you think she's transferring here? Isn't that blonde boy you says Duke Albero son? He's so regal. Do you think that boy's a foreigner? He said, oh. Oh, that redhead is so cute. Sorry, I had to... The silver-haired girl looks like she needs a hug. That blonde girl seems so cultural. Which family do you think she's from? The girl with the glasses has such a major figure. If I go... Ugh. I can feel their stares boring holes into my head. Pay them no mind. We certainly do seem to be the stars of the show today. Laura's as popular as ever. Can't say that being admired doesn't feel nice, but please don't be too hard on them. We don't have many opportunities to meet people from outside the school. Guys wears high heels, minds. That's true. You think that boy in the front is a commoner? I'm not sure, but either way, he looks so handsome. How do you think they know Elise? Actually, you're right. This is kind of uncomfortable. Are they all the same age as you, Elise? Elise? I don't know, and I don't care. Damn, she's getting feisty.
What's in here?
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's rose garden. The person who called you here is waiting inside. Who did call us here anyway?
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Your Highness, I brought the guests. Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh.
No way.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me... I knew it! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. My name is Alphen. Alphen Rice Arner. It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
What's your motive?
Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, all right? I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead. Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura. I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in Saint Estrella too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills. I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too.
Angelica?
Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself. Your Highness. Got you to look. But I...
Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too. Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elphen.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer. Elise has told me so much about you. Your Highness?
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Reen? Oh, it's so refreshing. You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask. Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
What?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family.
I mean, 2 sisters is better than 1, you know?
And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer. I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
Oh.
That's enough, Your Highness.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside, the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Oh, get out!
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean?
Oh, is it Olivia? Is he funny in the show?
Hey, isn't that...
A guitar? No.
Oh, no.
Oh, it seems he's arrived. Oh,
Well, I apologize for keeping you waiting.
He's back.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
The drinking legend.
And you as well, young lady? Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable?
Who's this guy?
Oh, Jesus.
Sure. Though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution. In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school. But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
Could he be?
Ow! I think that's quite enough. Any more of that and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister. Oh, wait. So this is... Whoa. Indeed.
There he is.
'Tis I, Olivert Rice Arnold, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the Debaucherous Prince. I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board.
What?
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the Imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you. Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl.
Change of heart. Uh-oh.
As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion.
If you mention Joshua and Estelle, I swear to God, I'm gonna freak
One
out.
of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Winds of change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7, and why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts. Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need. We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the classes run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. That was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness.
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it...
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country. Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. Your students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
She's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation. She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait. Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
Oh, okay. So she was a bracer. That makes a lot of sense now. But that's it? I mean, thanks. It provided a lot of behind the scenes info, but come on. Thanks for seeing us out. I never would have guessed you were friends with Princess Alphen, of all people. I wish I knew how much of what she said was genuine. Hey, Elise? Thank you for taking the time to come here today. Take care on your way back to your lodgings. We will, thank you. Thanks for showing us around. Good night. Good night, everyone. What? Don't worry. I kind of understand where she's coming from. I doubt anyone could have guessed that Her Highness would extend such a bold invitation to you. I'm not sure how that's my fault. Ah yes, I almost forgot. Reen, I have a small favour I'd like to ask of you. Of me? Your Highness? Oh, you're gonna ask him? Of course. You see, tomorrow I'll be attending a garden party sponsored by the local government for the start of the festival. Or rather, Marcus's father invited me to attend. Yeah, I seem to recall hearing that myself. That's the one in the Crystal Garden at Major Park, right? Indeed. Anyway, let's not waltz around the matter. I was rather hoping that you would join me as my dance partner, Reen. Does that mean... Do you think Her Highness knows that old saying, a dance today, a wedding tomorrow? I'm sure that's fully in the realm of tabloid speculation. Still, there's no denying that many will interpret it that way. Whoa, hold on a minute. I don't think I can... I mean, it would be an honour, but it's like too great of an honour for someone like me. No, not at all. Your father may be a baron, but the Shorses have long had deep ties with the Imperial family. I apologise if this comes across as rude, but inviting you would likely create less opposition than if I were to invite Eustace. I see. Well, I can't deny that. You needn't apologise. I find your choice rather fascinating, actually. Eustace, you're not helping. Anyway, I really don't think I'm the man you want. Sometimes I could better keep from tripping over my own feet. Is that so? Elise once told me that she asked you to help her practice the finer points of ballroom dancing. In fact, she says you're an excellent dancer, that you step lightly and very gracefully. Is that not true, Irene? Well... I understand. It was rude of me to trouble you with a petition like this on such short notice. Besides, I don't suppose you would have much interest in dancing with a little girl like me. No, that's not what I mean, Your Highness. That's my sister, right? She really knows how to twist the knife. Your Highness, please. You too, Prince Oliver. Looks like they're having fun. I had no idea the Imperial family was such a lively and cheerful bunch. I get the feeling they aren't all like this. I see now. How could it not have crossed my mind? Perhaps the truth is you already have your heart set on someone else. Or is it someone you've already courting? Well, do you? I'm possibly dying to know which maiden has conquered the battlefield of your heart. Wait, I mean... How am I going to get out of this one? I'm not sure how to turn it down gently. Very well, I shall relent this time. Huh? However, next year I'll be 16, just like your sister. That's when I'll be making my debut into high society, so I'd be very happy if you'd give my invitation some thought. Jesus. Well, aren't you the lucky one? Her Highness really seems to have taken a liking to you. You really ought to have accepted her invitation. It might have led to something truly unexpected in the future. Nah, I doubt it. It seemed like she just took an interest in me because I'm her friend's brother. She didn't seem all that serious about it, so I figured she was just trying to tease the two of us. Can't deny it seemed that way. Reen twerking, that would be an interesting sight. But I got the impression that wasn't all that was going on there. You weren't the only one feeling nervous that whole time. Prince Oliver was an even more unusual person than I'd heard. No doubt about that. He seemed entertained to be around. To think that he's the one who made Class 7 possible. He seemed easygoing, but hearing him talk about the class made what we're doing feel even more important. Besides, he gave us plenty of other useful info. Yeah, including the fact that the board of directors seems to have their own agenda for us. I have no idea what they're planning, but their motives seem incredibly suspicious. Agreed. Hearing about the instructor's background kind of threw me for a loop too. I wouldn't have imagined she used to be a bracer, maybe because you didn't really see him around anymore to begin with. A rank is more or less the highest you could be too. I assume you already knew about her history, Fee? Yep, the guild is every Jaeger Corps' main competition after all. Probably even ran into her a few times during our operations. Really? Unbelievable. I'd almost forgotten about those good old days. Instructor? How long have you been there? So, looks like you found out about my work history, huh? I guess that kind of tarnishes my ravishing adult charm a bit then. I hate to break it to you, but you didn't have any to begin with. Shh! Did you hear an old man sighing? What was that? Good evening, everyone. Captain Claire? This is quite the unusual combination. Let me be first to assure you that this wasn't my idea, but the governor's asked me to tell you that tomorrow's field study is being put on hold. Instead, you get the exciting opportunity to help this lady and her goons with their evil schemes. Huh? What evil schemes? Sarah, could you maybe not try to put them off entirely before I'd even have a chance to explain? Actually, there is a matter I'd like all of you to help us with. I've discussed this with the governor, and he decided that this would be the best way to handle the issue. Now, if you'd be so kind as to get on board, I'll explain everything to you at the command post in Heimdall Central Station. Uh-oh, what the fuck's going on? Oh. Oh. Terrorists? Indeed. I'm afraid we have no choice but to define them as such. Unfortunately, we have no clue as to their aim, nor do we know the names of the group members, its size, or its history. At present, it doesn't even seem that the terrorist group has established a name for itself. That's a lot of unknowns. Would I be correct in assuming the man we've met in Lord Highlands was who was trying to start a war, as I remember? Ah. So he's one of them. He said his name was Gideon or G or something like that. So that's what the man you encountered in the Highlands was up to. Does sound like a terrorist type. And you think he and his group are going to try something tomorrow on the first day of the summer festival? We're currently operating under that assumption, yes. The summer festival lasts 3 days, but unlike festivals in other provinces, only the first day garners much attention. It's been a month since the incident in Nord. They intend to make their next move soon. Tomorrow's a likely time. I'd have to agree. Terrorists do love their time in the spotlight after all. And considering how easily Gideon gave you his name, I'm betting we'll start to see them acting more openly soon. First you gather arms and other like-minded allies in secret, then you reveal yourself with a bang and keep going in quick succession. That's typical terrorist MO. I see. And you want us to assist with countermeasures against them? Right. The RMP will be joining forces with the Heimdall military police to bolster the capital's security. Fortunately, as big as the capital is, I can't say with complete confidence that there'll be no holes in our security. That's where you come in. You'll be assisting our security measures as a reserve force. But it'd sure be nice if the guild was still active here. They would have come in mighty handy right about now. Yes, I don't disagree. Sarah, you do know that the RMP had no involvement in the guild's withdrawal from the capital, right? Oh, really? I mean, your boss and that brother of yours could hardly make the opposition to the guild more obvious if they tried. Well, wow, these two really seem to have a messy history between them. Sure looks that way, especially where the guild is concerned. Although it sounds like your brother has been keeping busy in Crossbell recently. So what's it gonna be? Whether you choose this as your field study task for tomorrow is totally up to you. If you decline, there are plenty of tasks the governor needs taken care of, like you've been doing the last 2 days. Summer festival's a busy time, after all. Lots of little details that need to be squared away. I think I speak for Group A when I say we'd be glad to join in with the anti-terrorist countermeasures. Group B feels the same. Alright then. Thank you for your assistance, everyone. Now let's move right along to confirming the patrol we should be following. Wow, this place sure brings back memories. Up until about 1.5 years ago, I'd swing by here at least once a week. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if I'd seen you around before then. Well, I did end up getting to know your sister. Fiona, right? Works as a piano teacher? Seriously? Wait, she did say she knew someone who worked at the guild. Guess she was talking about the instructor? Still, instructor, what is it that caused the guild to withdraw from the capital? I've been wondering that for a while myself now. The guild used to be pretty active here in Ereburnia, right? Well, yeah. The direct cause was guild branches all over the country being blown up, but I'm sure you already know that. The culprits were a Jaeger Corps hired with a nasty bunch the guild was at odds with at the time. Well, still is, but anyway. Thanks to a dependable ally, we were able to defeat the Jaegers, but by then the Imperial government had its eye on us. They started making life difficult for us, took away most of the guild's authority in the country, leaving our hands tied. Eventually, the branches here started closing, one by one, with no real prospect of ever reopening. So that's how it was. Instructor. Don't worry, your dad might be the city's governor, but he wasn't really involved. A certain friend of his, however, was very involved. Talking about Chancellor Goliath Osborne, representative of the Imperial government, I assume. Yep. Him and his cronies in the Imperial Intelligence Division. It's kind of like a sister organisation of the Railway Military Police. Anyway, after that, I was out of a job. That's when Principal Van Dyke came and offered me a position at the academy. I started as a combat instructor last spring, and after that, I wound up being chosen as your class's homeroom teacher. I still help the guild from time to time, though. That's how I ended up bringing our Jaeger princess here. Knock it off. So that's what happened. You mentioned that a Jaeger Corps was responsible for the attacks. What was its name? Oh, it wasn't the same group V used to run with. They were called Jester, not a particularly high-ranking outfit. You see. Worried about me? Well, I did suspect that it was likely a different corps. From the sounds of it, the Jaeger Corps Fee belonged to was a pretty large one, though. Oh, definitely. She was with Zephyr. Their leader was this insidious guy known as the Jaeger King. You name a combat specialty, Zephyr had it covered. They were the only corps on par with the Red Constellation, which had its roots in the Berserkers of the Middle Ages. They caused me plenty of trouble back when I was still a full-time bracer. Look who's talking, you caused us plenty of trouble yourself. It's hard to believe this all happened to people we actually know. Yeah, it sounds more like a story out of some novel. Anyway, the terrorists you've been hearing about lately aren't part of any Jaeger Corps. I figured that was the case. Generally, Jaegers are interested in just two things, money and fighting. That Gideon guy you encountered in the North Highlands doesn't seem to fit the description, though. If I had to guess, I say he's acting on some kind of deep-seated grudge. A grudge, huh? Well, it's hard to say anything for sure. I never met him myself. From what I understand, he did seem particularly tenacious. He was definitely that, which means we're really going to have to step it up for our patrol tomorrow. Your involvement is just a precautionary step, but if you're going to help, give it your best, I say. Seems like your teamwork is smoother than ever too, so all the better. Anyway, it's late, so get your report written and get some sleep. I'm going to crash in one of the empty rooms upstairs. The instructor never changes, does she? Sure? She seemed more talkative than usual. Feels like she was pushing herself. Now that you mention it, she did seem far more forthcoming with information than usual. Maybe she's feeling a bit weird being back in her old workplace? You might be right. Still, I guess we're not really in any position to be worrying about her. We'll just have to do our best to coordinate Group B tomorrow so everything goes smoothly. Agreed. Alright, the sooner we get that report written, the sooner we can get some sleep.
Drinks are on me someday.
The time is finally at hand. At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber.
Yeah!
Comrade G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you. Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
There's nothing to fear. As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us. Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name. My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all.
Yeah!
Alright, I'm gonna go check on Group B before heading over to the Railway Military Police's command post. Just give me a call on your Arcus if you find anything during your patrols. Okay? We'll do, Instructor. Leave it to us. Still, I was expecting Captain Claire to be our point of contact. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to agree to cooperate with the Railway Military Police. I'm not exactly delighted about working with them, but things are looking pretty serious. I'm helping them this once and acting as your point of contact, but I won't let them forget for a minute that they owe me. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Tell Fiona thanks for the breakfast. Sure thing. Alright, we should get moving too. We've got our designated areas, so we'll be patrolling them one by one. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Instructor Sarah said she'd contact us around noon too. Let's be off then. Yeah. I'm guessing the city's going to be packed with people since the first day of Summer Festival. That's all the more reason we need to stay especially vigilant. Right. And I think that's a good as place as any to stop for today. Oh, Jesus! But it's the weekend, so we can stream many hours of the game for as long as we want. So, more story, more incest, more fun. Thank you for being here every day. Thank you. Because you make the stream that much better by... I mean, just look, that just sums up, doesn't it? Either way, I love you all. Look after yourself. Stay hydrated. Enjoy the rest of your day, this evening. And I'll see you tomorrow for more incest. Take it easy.